Welcome to Stronger Than You Think, the series for strong women who are tired of feeling stuck. Hi, I'm your host, Cassie Covey, personal trainer, health coach, and a woman who knows firsthand what it feels like to lose herself under the weight of stress, exhaustion, and a body that doesn't feel like home anymore. But right now, I'm your personal coach and guide as we peel back the layers of pressure, perfection, and burnout, and we rebuild them with strength, softness, and sustainability. Here, we talk about real fitness, real mindset, and real life without the guilt, the shame, or the all or nothing rules. If you've ever felt like your body's holding you back or that you're constantly starting over, you're not alone and you're in the right place. Let's rewrite your story, one episode at a time. Episode 8, how to build a workout routine when you're already burnt out. Sometimes that's a hard thing to do. See, your fitness routine, it should fill you, not flatten you, okay? See, I understand. I used to treat workouts like punishment, like for real. Like something I had to do to earn food, heck, even to feel worthy, or just to check off the good girl box. You know what I mean? Like, oop, I did it. Let's check the box. See, if you're listening to this today and you're thinking, I want to move my body. I want to feel better. But honestly, I'm just too tired. See, this episode, it's for you. Because what you need isn't another rigid plan. All right, let's just throw that out the window because that's not what you need. It's permission to build something flexible, like something that meets you where you are. Like right now, it meets you there. Okay, that's what we're going for. So let's start here. If the thought of starting a fitness routine makes you want to cry, you're not weak, you're burnt out. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. See, you're burnt out from carrying the weight of everything and everyone. I bet this is what's going on, okay? So you're getting the kids ready every morning. You're making sure they have breakfast. But what about you? You're forgetting to eat, You're sitting in meetings all day, but somehow you're never catching a breath. Sound familiar? You're falling into bed, too wired to sleep. But actually, you're also too tired to think. And in the middle of all of that chaos, you're supposed to carve out 60 minutes for some grueling workout. Come on now, get real. Seriously, it's where are you going to get that? See, no wonder your body says no. It's not resistance. It's self-protection. So let's clear something up, okay? Let's just do this. Discipline isn't the same as pressure, okay? Discipline is support. It says, let's move, even if it's just a little. You're worth showing up for. Pressure is punishing. It says, you better do this perfectly or it doesn't count. That sound familiar? I've been there. See, when you say you don't have discipline, what you might really mean is, I've only ever known pressure that left me feeling defeated. And that's not what you need right now. You've lived that for too long. You don't need that. You need a routine that doesn't just get you moving, it helps you recover. That's the stage you're in. So let's talk about what building a workout routine actually looks like when you're already burnt out. It looks like this. Get your pen, get your paper. This is what it looks like. It looks like shorter sessions. They're only 10 or 15 minutes. It looks like more flexibility. 2 to 4 days a week, not 6, not 7. It looks like more grace. Yes to rest days, no to guilt. It looks like body first movement, not aesthetics first punishment. We're not going about that. The aesthetics come. They come with it. That's a byproduct of what you're doing. But we're going for the body first movement, okay? You don't need a 5-day split. You need a foundation. You can't have a split if you don't have a foundation. You got to have something to build on. You need a foundation that builds trust, not triggers shame. So this is what you're going to start on. Write this down. So step 1, you're going to identify your bare minimum, okay? The bare minimum of what you can do. That's it, bare minimum. What is the smallest thing you can commit to? And the thing that you can commit to doing consistently, okay? That's a key word, consistently. So maybe it's going to look like this. Write this down. 10 minutes of stretching before bed. A short walk after dinner. A body weight strength circuit twice a week. See, you're not trying to win a medal. You're not trying to train for a marathon. You're building a rhythm that feels safe. That's what you're doing. You're building your foundation. So step 2, you still writing this down? Because you need to. Attach it to your life, not add it to a list. Okay? We're going to attach it to your life because this is becoming part of you. This is what you're doing. Remember, you're building your foundation. So instead of fitting it in, you're building it in. That's the key thing. You're building it in. So you're going to build it in after your morning coffee, while your kids are watching a show, or between your meetings. Fitness should support your day, not steal from it. Step 3, track how it makes you feel, not how much it burns. Forget about the calories. Ask yourself, did that energize me? Did I feel stronger, clearer, more grounded? Let that be your measure of success. That's what we're going for here. We don't care how many calories you burn. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. So you've probably done the intense challenges, the 6-week boot camps, the no days off mindset. And sure, maybe you saw short-term results. But at what cost did you see those results? That's what I want to ask. What cost? Ask yourself that and get real deep with it and be honest. See, if your routine is so rigid that you burn out or you quit and then you hate yourself for stopping, that's not discipline, my friend. That's a trauma loop. That's messing with your head. That's throwing your brain in all kind of craziness. The mindset, that's just knocking it out. See, in the antidote, consistency with compassion. The strongest women I coach, they don't kill themselves in the gym. They build habits that last. I'm going to say that again because you are one of those strongest women. You're going there. This is your start. See, the strongest women I coach, they don't kill themselves in the gym. They build habits that last. So let me leave you with this. Fitness is not another box to check. It's a way back to yourself. It should be a moment to breathe, a break from the noise, a gift you give your body, not a debt you owe it. You've done the burnout path. You've lived for the all or nothing mindset. You've tried to force your body into submission. But what if this time you led with love? What if your routine wasn't just about looking better, but feeling like yourself again? See, because the aesthetics, the looking better, that's going to become a byproduct of what you're doing. I'm telling you it is. You're going to get there. But right now it's about feeling like yourself again. Okay, my friend? That's what it's about. Because that's the real win. That's the version of you that's waiting. And she's stronger than you think. So if this episode, if it's made you like exhale, send it to a friend who's been saying that she needs to get it together. Like, let her know she doesn't need to hustle harder. She needs a routine that heals. See, you don't need to overhaul your life. You just need a rhythm that meets you in the realness. It meets you where you are for the season that you're in. You are so much stronger than you feel right now. All right, don't ever forget that. And I will catch you on the next episode. If this episode spoke to you, do me a favor, screenshot it and share it to your stories. And tag me on Instagram at Cassie_Covey or on Facebook at Cassie Covey, because I would love to cheer you on. And if you're ready to stop starting over and finally build strength, confidence, and consistency, I'd love to help you. Click the link in the show notes or DM me Reset on Instagram to learn more about how we can work together. Until next time, give yourself some grace and go take up space. You were never meant to shrink.